Nah, it's okay. Put some ice water. Yeah, thanks, Lou. What you ordering, see it?
No, I'm setting the reservation. MLB's wrapped in
Where we going?
cheesecake.
Sounds good to me. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. So how did you guys do yesterday? How you guys doing? Oh wait, hold on, I got this feedback. Hello, hello. All right, here we go. How did you guys do yesterday? Or how did you do today on the picks that I gave you? Or if you made any picks on your own, did anybody do any good? James Jimenez, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Yeah, I got you. Hi, how you doing? What's good with you, James? Vince, how you doing, sir? Okay. So I gave out a whole bunch of games yesterday, and I am doing fine. Thanks for asking, James. So I gave up a whole lot of picks. Now, good. Now, how about you? Good. Now, about you? Oh, me? You think I'm doing good? I'm doing great. Considering, right? You can complain, but nobody wants to hear a complaining grown man. That just sucks. I told you guys to take Detroit over Texas, and that wasn't a good pick. I mean, because Detroit is getting blew out. What am I doing today? Well, I'm gonna talk to you guys, give you the latest updates on what's going on as far as betting in the betting world with the MLB games going today, and then give out some predictions for tomorrow, Major League Baseball. Now, because earlier you smoked that gas, maybe so, I don't know, maybe. Sometimes I feel like it. Um, what was I getting ready to say now? Yeah, we had a good day if you bet it on everything like I told you and took the player props. If you went under, I'm gonna go look and see what it looks like now. Um, but basically, if you took, the under and the Nerfies, first inning no runs, then you did good. So sometimes, what does it say? Oh, come on, man. I got Puff. What? Oh, oh, shit. You guys are hilarious. What was that? L, yeah, man. I say Ricky Bobby. Is this my first video? No. Maybe about fourth. Puff, puff, pass on. There you go. All right, let's get at it. Um, we're gonna go to baseball. What I talked about yesterday. Whenever you see a good pitching matchup, that means you can go straight to the under and you can start making points without even picking the winner of the game, and you can just sandbag like that, or like I want to call it, you're pimping Vegas that way. So, what was one of the games that I love so much? And I told you, okay, let's so Boston and Kansas City. Um, the Astros, the Astros are tough. Um, I don't, I don't know how well they're gonna do because the new surging Detroit Tigers is doing pretty good. Um, and then you got the Yankees, so you never know. I mean, the Astros are one of those teams that you cannot take lightly because if you do, you will pay dearly. You have to. All right, so yeah, Houston is dangerous. Yeah, oh yeah, the Astros, hell yeah. Let me see, what did I say? And I told you guys to pick Houston, and Houston lost. But wait, I didn't tell you to pick Houston. No, I did tell you to pick Houston. I'm sorry. So we lost out on that one. But Singer had 0.0 strikeouts. Motherfucker. That's why I told you guys when you're betting and you're doing props and you're betting on player props with these pitchers and strikeouts, you always want to go low. You always want to low ball. Now, Singer, I had him for throwing what, three? No, two. FanDuel won't give you two strikeouts. How old am I? Sorry, I'm being rude. No, you good, man. What was I saying? Whatever. I forgot what I was getting ready to say. But one of the things about FanDuel. The good thing about Fanatics is because Fanatic website or the sports book, the Fanatic sports book where you bet, they'll give you 2 strikeouts. They'll let you have 2 strikeouts, right? But FanDuel, on the other hand, sometimes the lowest they'll give you is 3, and then sometimes it's like 4. Now, who was that? It was Screwball. One time, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and the lowest you could have went with him was 5. See, FanDuel wants to twist your arm and make you bet high. So you take 5 or 6, and I remember that game because Screwball missed it by 1. He missed the target by 1. And FanDuel, I don't, they just want you to pick what they want you to pick. But on the other hand, you go over to Fanatics, you can sandbag and go through the whole league, all of the pitchers that's pitching today, and just hit 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. FanDuel is not going to let you get 2 points. That's just not going to happen. All right. So Singer got 0 points. That's why I always say go low. And yeah, oh my goodness, I got a bad day today. We'll be back tomorrow. But let's see, there's another game I told you to deal with. It was San Francisco and Minnesota. Now that game is just underway. And I told you Logan Webb. I said take Logan Webb, 3 strikeouts, and also the Minnesota Twins, Joe Ryan, to take 3 strikeouts. Well, guess what? Webb has 3 strikeouts already, and Joe Ryan has 2. No, I'm sorry. Webb has 2 strikeouts already, and Joe Ryan has 2 strikeouts already. So you're done. You cleared that one. Yeah. So we were talking about San Francisco yesterday, and how I told you how I was explaining how to bet when you can just get more for your money. And now here's a classic example because I talked about it yesterday about, well, when you got a pitcher's duel You can get paid off of that because and without even picking a team. And San Francisco versus Minnesota was one of those games that I talked about. Now, Logan Webb, he only threw three strikeouts, and Joe Ryan of Minnesota, he only threw no, he threw two strikeouts. So it's in the bottom of the second. So you pretty much say you're done. All Joe's got to do is get one more strikeout, and you made your quota for the day off of this game. Now, I said take the under in this game. Well, right now it's kind of too close to call, right? But just looking at it, so just looking at it, Minnesota has two hits, and San Francisco has one hit. So yeah, I mean this is a pitcher's duel. So like I said, if you bet it on this game, it's a great chance you're gonna get the under on this San Francisco game, right? Then you go with the player strikeouts. I explained. Joe Ryan 2. All he needs is one more, right? Because I put him at 3. I might if I put him at 2, it's good. I got to go back and look. I might have put him at 3 or 2. Either or, you're good because he's going to strike out some more people because it's only going into the third or it's in the bottom of the second. Logan Webb, he's done. I said 3 strikeouts for Logan Webb. He's got that. The under, you're probably going to get the under on that. Now, guess what? The Nerfy. First run, the results of the first inning. And I always say take the results of the first inning a tie, right? That's a Nerfy. That means nobody scored. So I took a Nerfy on this, meaning that after after one innings of play, it'll be a tie ball game. Guess what? I won that because it was 0-0 going into the second half. And that's it. That's it. You don't even have to pound your head and worry about which team is going to win, right? Because you got the Nerfy, first inning no score, resulting in a tie. Then you got the under, right? That's coming up because it's 1-0. And right now they're getting, San Francisco is getting one hit. Yeah, because San Francisco only has one hit. So that's good. You're looking really good. Now, if you just wanted to pick a team on this one, I would say San Francisco. I would take San Francisco on this one. But nevertheless, that's how it is. I broke that down for you. Let's keep it moving. Um, okay, Boston and Kansas City. Now remember, I took a Nerfy in this game. First inning, no score. And guess what? Boston 0, Kansas City 0 after one inning of play. So there's your Nerfy that you got. 0. You made that. Nobody scored. It's a tie. So now you're making money off of the Nerfy. Right? Now you want to go to the pitchers. Right? When I told you to take at least 3 on both pitchers. But I think I only took... Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. So I took like 4 strikeouts per pitcher because these pitchers are awesome, right? So I had to say 4, you know. Garrett Crochet right now has 4 strikeouts. Kansas City's Royals Regan, he has 4 strikeouts. Hot damn. See, you got the Nerfy already. These SOBs have already got 4 strikeouts per pitcher, as I was saying. And is it going to go under? Oh, hell yeah. Because it's 1-0 right now. So, you see what I mean when I say take the, show us some picks. How do we know they're awesome? I don't know. Picks of what? What are you talking about? Mr. Blue. Show us the picks, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, wait. Maybe my City Baller pictures? You can go on my... Hold on. I took that site down for a while. I don't know. All right. So, we've got that, right? Uh-huh. I didn't take that. I didn't take the Atlanta-Pittsburgh game. I didn't deal with the Cubs. Well, yeah, I pretty much just gave you those picks. And right now, if you took those games, those 3 that I just read out, you're making money. You already done made money. You good to go. You're Gucci. You can go to bed and go to sleep. No more tossing and turning at night because you done made your money. Yeah, it depends on what you put on it. Like I put 30, right? I think I won myself about $700 today. But if I had added more baseball wins or money lines, I probably would have got more. But it's a stress-free Saturday. I'm not gonna stress myself out. But what I'll do is I'll just take the under, the nerfy, and the under, and that way your whole day is easy because these guys are gonna make it. Now that last one that I just read off, where the guy didn't make the strikeouts, I think he had zero. Singer for for uh, Mi- uh, for Cincinnati, he had zero strikeouts. It's always got to be one jackass, don't it? All right, so where do we go now? So now let's talk about tomorrow. Not unless if you guys have something to talk about now, but let's go to tomorrow's action. I'm gonna give you my predictions. Hold tight. All right. So now we'll go MLB. What's this? All right. I'm back at you. Probable pitchers, and this is for May 11th. So get your pens and papers ready because I'm gonna give you guys some money. Um, the first game tomorrow, Chicago Cubs versus the New York Mets. Um, this is another pitching duel. You got Matt Boyd, 3-2, 2.75 ERA, 37 strikeouts. On the other end with the Mets, you've got Griffin Canny, uh, 5-1, 2.5 ERA, 37 strikeouts. So these guys are pretty much kind of almost the same. Well, not that much, I guess, because I remember Boyd had some good games, but his batting, the team didn't really back him up that well. Well, so in this game, when you have strong, now this is a strong pitching game right here. I don't, I would take the under again in this game, right? But don't get cute, don't start adding all kind of other stuff, trying to act like you better than people. Just relax, take it slow, and just say, hey, look, I'm gonna take the Mets. I'll take the Mets money line, right? And then I'll take the player props. Nerfy, the under, and the strikeouts for those two pitchers. Now, just looking at that, right? And like I always said, you want to go to Fanatics because they give you the best options. So they'll give you like two strikeouts. You don't want to go where, because see, FanDuel they like to make you take 4 or 5. And see and I bet you I'm gonna look at FanDuel after this. If anybody does, let me know what's the over and not the over under, but what's the lowest strikeouts that they're giving Griffin Canny? Because in most cases, FanDuel is going to twist your arm and say, well, you take 3 or you can take 4. Bullshit, dude. I don't want that. Go over to Fanatics. They got 2. That's the lowest Fanatics will go, was 2 strikeouts. All right. All right. So now let's see. How many strikeouts does Canning have? He's got 6, 5, and 5. I'll take 4 strikeouts for him tomorrow. Griffin Canny, I'll take 4. I'll take 4 strikeouts for this guy. Now let's go over to the other pitcher. The Cubbies. Boyd. Seven, 6, and 4. Take 3 or you can take 4. If you super conservative, take 3. If you say whatever, take 4. Right? But April 23rd, he had 4 strikeouts. April 30th, he had 6 strikeouts. And the 5th of May, he had 7 strikeouts. I want to give him 4, right? I really want to give him 4, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling 4 strikeouts for this guy. All right. So again, I reiterate. We'll go over this one. I'm taking the New York Mets money line, and I'm also going to take the Nerfy. That means you go through the result of the first inning results in a tie. That's that Nerfy. I'll take that one, and I go on record and say I would take the under in this game as well. Yeah, you see. Now I could take the Mets off, but I still got all these bets in for this one game because I don't need to guess and rack my brain on who's going to win because I've got the player props, the strikeouts, right? 3 or 4 per pitcher. I've got the Nerfy, first inning note resulting in a tie, right? And the under looks like it's going to go under today or tomorrow. It looks like it will be going over tomorrow. So, yeah, we got that. So, we're done with the Cubs and the Mets. But if you just want to twist my arm and get me to make a call, then take the Mets. I'll take the Mets. I'll buy that for $1. How's that? All right. St. Louis versus the Washington Nationals. All right. So here's what we're gonna do for this game. The Cardinals pitcher suck. Well, he doesn't suck. He's not that bad. He's 1-2, an ERA of 4.76 with 18 strikeouts. Right. So now we'll go over to the Washington Nationals. Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore has, God damn it, he's got 68 strikeouts? Yeah, okay, yeah. So automatically, you're going to take the Nationals at least money line, right? Because they're going to crush this dude. And Mackenzie Gore is pretty good. So Mackenzie Gore is 3-2, 3.33 ERA and 68 strikeouts. So I'm going to move down. I don't know if I'll take the over on this one, though. I don't even know if I mess with the over or the under on this one. But I'm definitely taking the Senators, not the Senators, but the Nationals. And for Mackenzie Gore, he's like 1 week he had 8, then he had 6 strikeouts. And just recently against Cincinnati, he had 9. I'll put this guy down for 4 or 5, right? 4 strikeouts or either 5. I'm kind of leaning more towards 5, but either or, like I said, if you want to be super ultra conservative, take 3 strikeouts for this guy. If you think that this guy's going to go nuts, I would go no lower. I mean, I wouldn't go any higher than 5, because the higher you get with strikeouts like that, it'll stress the hell out of you, because these guys sometimes they won't make it. All right, so let's just keep it simple, and we'll say Mackenzie Gore 5 strikeouts, and they will no, okay. Player props: Mackenzie Gore 4 strikeouts or 5 strikeouts, and we're going to take the Nationals money line. That's it. We're done. We're done on that one. Now you see how easy this is getting. Because if you go to a game on here, like I'm going to give you a classic example where I'll just scroll right by it and I'm fading it. I'm not even looking. I'm just going to fade these guys off. Now let's see. Who would piss me off? Okay. So, well, tomorrow must be Ace Day because all these guys got aces in here. Damn it! What the hell? Tomorrow's gonna be a money making day, for sure. I don't see one game that I would pull away from and don't worry about what's going to happen. I don't see any crappy games. Maybe it was the Pittsburgh Pirates and Atlanta. All right, so here we go. Here's the games that I tell you that I'm not even gonna quit. Well, no, I have to because now I see who's pitching for the Braves. Sorry, so we got to go on this Braves. So the Braves versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. So now the Braves are going to be featuring Chris Sale, and you guys know Chris Sale used to play with the White Sox. Uh, dude is always good. He always has a lot of strikeouts. I'm not even gonna look at his history, but I'm just gonna tell you I'm gonna go four to five strikeouts. I would say four, right? Holy, okay. And I'm gonna tell you why. I might bump that up to five or six because this guy, his last two games, he has had 10 strikeouts. So here we go. Now, what I'm telling you is what you can do. It's the alternate strikeouts. Now they do have where you can take the over under on his strikeouts. I would take the over under on his strikeouts. So if they give me 7.5 strikeouts over, I mean 7.5, I'm gonna take the over 7.5 strikeouts. I'll take the over under on this pitching game. All right. And let's see. I don't. Okay, no. But Chris Sale is the man. All right. So there we go. We're not. I mean, if you want to pick a game, you can. If I just had to, you guys twisted my arm. Ah, no, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna take Chris Sale because this guy is an ERA of Chris Sale's ERA is 4.07, 56 strikeouts. And the Pittsburgh Pirate dude, he's got a high ERA, 6.16, 24 strikeouts, 1 and 3. Nah, no thank you. I'm going to move on because that type of game scares the crap out of me. So now let's go to, who is this? Who is this? Who is it? Tampa and the Milwaukee Brewers. I'll take a Nerfy. First inning, no score, resulting in a tie. Milwaukee has Chad Patrick, 2 and 3, 3.0 ERA, and 32 strikeouts. Yeah, I would just take the under and the money line. Well, hold on, I don't want to. I would just take the player props, the strikeouts, and just be done with it. So we'll look at how many strikeouts that these guys usually do. All right. 2, 3, 5, right? So right away, Drew Rasmussen or whatever, I would put in for 2 strikeouts for him. And let's see, where are we? Milwaukee's Chad Patrick. Let's see, he's got 6, 4, and 2. Fuck it. Just put both of them down for 2 strikeouts plus. You just want to walk away with something and not nothing. Right? All right, we're done with that one. We didn't do. All right. Texas and Detroit. Texas beat the crap out of us today. And we had Jack Flannery on the mound. That was strange. I mean, they teed off on the Tigers today. I'm going to take the Texas Rangers money line. How's that sound? I wouldn't go with a Nerfy or anything like that, because somebody's going to definitely score in the first inning of this game. Now we move over to San Francisco versus Minnesota. Landon Roop, 39 strikeouts, 2 and 3, ERA 4.89. Pablo Lopez, 3 and 2, 2.18 ERA, 37 strikeouts. Take player props, take the pitchers, let me see what Pablo Lopez. He's got 6, and 11 strikeouts. Go 4 with this guy here. Go 4 strikeouts. And then let's see, Landon Roop, 8. Go 2 with this guy. Or you might want to stay. What the hell happened to Landon Roop? He's pretty good. Guys, I wouldn't. He's two. His last 3, 2 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, and the next game, 4 strikeouts. If that's me, I'm super conservative on this because you never know what he's going to do. I'll give him 2+ strikeouts, and that way you can just keep it moving, getting that money, you adding up all that money, and you winning it the easy way, not the hard way. All right, so we're done with the Minnesota Twins and Giants. Cincinnati versus the Houston Astros. I'm going to take Cincinnati on this one, guys. Cincinnati's been kicking up their heels a lot lately. This new pitcher that they have, where did he come from? Let's see. He had 3 strikeouts in his last appearance. He gave up 7 hits, walked 2 batters, and they scored 9 runs off of him. And his ERA is sky high. His ERA is like, this is jackass. What did I do? Sorry, guys, I'll find it. Yeah, Cincinnati. You know what? I'm going to change my mind on that. I'm going to take Blanco, the pitcher, the big right-hander pitcher for the Astros. This guy usually is a consistent 3 strikeouts or more. So, yeah. So his last 3 games, he's 3 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, and the most recent game against Milwaukee, he had 6 as well. 3, 4 strikeouts, whatever. But when I see that 3 strikeouts in there, I want to become super conservative. I would just go 3 strikeouts for this guy. It's still a win, right? It's still a win. Marlins, White Sox, I'll slide. I'll pass. The San Diego Padres versus the Colorado Rockies. I'm going to take the San Diego Padres. Nick Pavetta's on the mound. I don't even know why I stopped. I mean, I already know what it is. Nick Pavetta, 5-1, 2.01 ERA, and 44 strikeouts. So I don't have to look. I'm just going to go a strong 3 with this guy because I think one time he got me really good. I'll go with 4. I'll go 4 strikeouts with this kid. 3 to 4 strikeouts. Now, if you're looking at your bet slip already, you've got a lot of segments, but guess what? They're super ultra conservative picks. So you're not sitting here trying to be Nostradamus or dumbass, picking games that you know you've got no busy messing with, right? Because I know my limitations, right? And if you don't know and you get that creepy feeling inside, just go past it. Do the player props and be done with it. Would I do the under in this game? Hell no. You know why? Because they are playing in Colorado. And that ball is going to fly. As soon as it hits the bat, it's going to fly. All right. Take the San Diego Padres spread or the run line. And take the Padres spread. I think I might go over. I'll take the over in that San Diego game too. But again, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm trying to get you guys to make some money, right? The fastest conventional way almost sure way of making money because you want to have the best chance of making money, and that's here's what I'm giving it to you. So I'm going to take that out. Just take San Diego money line, right, and take Nick Pivetta 4 or 5 plus strikeouts. I will go 4, guys. You always got to under ball these pitchers because you just never know what you may get. And Tigers 8. I'm sorry, Texas. Sorry, Texas 8, Detroit 2. Man, that sucks. All right. Let's see the Yankees and the A's. Um, I don't know, guys. I mean, the Yankees have been pissing me off, man. They kind of screwed. They screwed me yesterday, and they screwed me today. So from here on out, until they can show me that they can cover, I'm I'm gonna fade these guys every chance I get. And yes, they are on the no bet list. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah. Um, the A's is good. The A's pitcher looks good. Luis Severiano, 38 strikeouts, ERA 3.62. Let me see how many strikeouts this guy's got. Maybe we can sneak out of here with a couple of strikeouts. Or maybe, oh, yep. It says his last 3 games, 7 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, and in the last game, 5 strikeouts. Take 3 plus. Give yourself some breathing room, all right? Because you want to try to get, you want the max that you can get for your money on this. Then you have the Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Tyler Anderson, 2-0. ERA, 2.68. Strikeouts, 34 strikeouts. Uh, Last 7 games, 7 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, and 1 strikeout. Whatever, right? I don't know. I don't like this game. And what did I tell you? When you don't like something, you just get away from it. You got that pit in your stomach, and I don't like that game. There's something about it I just don't like. But anyway, did I tell you guys about did I tell you to take the A's, or did I even give you a call on that? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Take the A's money line. That should be a close one, but I would just take the A's money line. Never know. They might come out and just start having a field day on Yankees pitching, feasting. All right, where we're at next? The Los Angeles Dodgers versus Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen. I got a story I got to tell y'all about Zach Gallen really quick. So this guy he's a decent pitcher. He's good. Because right now he's got 49 strikeouts. But last year I had him in a parlay, 2 parlays, and I had him in both parlays. I did really well. I was looking to win both of them with a nice sizable amount of money. But Zach Gallen threw 2 pitches. He threw 2 pitches, and he called to the dugout, and he said he can't go. He's not ready to go. His arm is hurt. What the hell was that? Right? Here's my thing. If you know you're not ready to go and you can't pitch, because you have warm-ups, right? That's what the warm-ups is for. You'll know way before it's game time if you're ready to go or not. But the son of a gun had to make it legal so he can screw us and throw 3 pitches. Dude, stay your ass in the dugout so he can void our ticket. But nope, Vegas made a call and told this dude, hey, this is what you need to do. Throw 2 pitches, and get the hell out of there. Oh, I was so pissed. I was calling all kind of mother on this one. Shit. Where do we go now? Diamondbacks, okay. Diamondback, Zach Gallen, right-hander, 3-4, 4.37 ERA, 49 strikeouts. And then against Tony Gonsolin, he's 1-0, 4.0 ERA, and 17 strikeouts. I don't like this game. I'm going to pass. You can go to hell with that one. I don't like that. So here's another one I don't like. Toronto Blue Jays versus Seattle Mariners. Okay, I'm not rushing to the bank to put one in on this because this game can go either way. And then you go, well, Ron, why can't I just get player props? Well, you can, but this guy, Jose Urena, he's only got 5. Let me see. So this is like his second game. First game, 3 strikeouts. Second game, 2 strikeouts. I'm sorry. This game today is his third one. I mean, he doesn't have enough data for me to pick him in striking outs. So I'm gonna pass this dude up. I'm gonna just go past that game. Philadelphia versus the Cleveland Guardians. And here we go. This is it right here. This is the money making game. Holy shit. All right. Philadelphia Phillies is tomorrow at 7:10 p.m. We're going to have Jack Wheeler on the mound. He's a right-hander. 3-1, 3.35 ERA with 66 strikeouts. That's a lot. Money. When you see all those strikeouts, that means money. Versus Luis Ortiz, 2-3, 5.3 ERA, and 40 strikeouts. I'm going to take the under in this game. I'm going to go player props with the strikeouts. When you look at Ortiz's pass, and we can just make a determination from there. MLB is pissing me off. Okay, oh, here it is. Last 3 games, the last 3. He had 8 strikeouts against New York, the Yankees. He had 5 against Minnesota. He had 4 against the Washington Nationals. So, if you just don't want to walk away, you want to make it look good, take him at 2+ strikeouts, or you can even go 3. I wouldn't go over 3, but the highest I would go would be 3. Yeah, I wouldn't go over 3. 3 or 2. And like I said, Fanatics. So this guy right here, you're on FanDuel, they probably give you a funky price, and then you probably can't go any lower than 3 strikeouts with this guy. But you can go right over to Fanatics Sportsbook. Go to Fanatics and get this guy with 2 strikeouts. And that's how you pimp it. So now you put together a ticket like that, and I can guarantee you, if everybody wins, you're going to get some nice money. The purpose of doing this is like your safe bet parlay for the day. Because and then once you got that down, you can say, look, if I fucking suck today, at least I've got this one parlay where I'm going to salvage $300, $600, right? You'll get that. And then you can go play with house money, right? Your next parlay card, if you want to be Nostradamus, then you can start picking the Blue Jays or the Angels, games that you necessarily don't know anything about, or those teams are like the same and anything can happen. You'll let that go by the wayside. But, you let that go by the wayside when you have the nerfies, the under, and the strikeouts. Now, on the next card, okay, San Diego 1, Colorado 0. Holy crap. Yeah, it's going to get kind of bad. It's going to get kind of bad for Colorado. It's their own fault, so whatever. And let's see. Man, that's it. Another money-making Saturday. Yeah, Zach Gallen. Did I give you Zach Gallons? I'm sorry, Zach Wheeler. I would take Zach Wheeler 5 strikeouts. 5+ strikeouts. Because look, guys, it ain't rocket science. I'm not trying to be Nostradamus. You try to be Nostradamus, you try to be Jimmy the Greek. All you're gonna do is fuck up a whole bunch of money. End of the week, you don't have nothing, and now your wife is putting your ass out the house. How is your day been? Oh, it's my boy Goofy. It's good, man. Where you been, Goof? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Now, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get caught up with some of these websites that want to make you um, bid something that you don't want. Because FanDuel has done that to me a lot of times. And I go, you know damn well this guy ain't going to throw 4 strikeouts. But according to FanDuel, they're not going to let you get any less than 4. So that's pretty much guaranteed that you're going to lose, right? Also, here's another thing. Um, when you have, how can I say this? FanDuel got the upper hand. Yeah, FanDuel does. But FanDuel just pisses me off. Fanatics don't get me wrong, I like FanDuel. But Fanatics better. You get bonus money for every month, dollar you spend. And when you run out of money, you can go use these guys. But like I was going off a few minutes ago saying, now you broke, you don't have anything. Well, you can always go to Fanatics because you've been putting money in and they give you points. And you can convert those points into a bonus. Like the other day, I had a bonus of about $50. I put $50 on the ticket. This is like real dollars. FanDuel, I the only thing I don't like about FanDuel is how they try to make you bet something that you don't want to do. Also, I remember now here's something else you never do. You know how they have those bets at the top in the game, and they'll say they'll put the Dodgers up there, and then they'll have Mookie Betts to get 5 hits. I mean, Mookie Betts to get 3 hits, or Mookie Betts to get a home run, Otani to get a base hit, and Freddie Freeman to get a single. You never want to bet on that. Why? It's because this is something that they're gonna use so they can fuck you with it. Because you won't hit. They're giving you something that they can guarantee that you're gonna lose. They don't want you to make money. Here's the deal. You only go to these sites, right, to make money, right? And these people have these sites and these gambling places to make money. So when they start giving you picks, like they'll give you samples up at the top. Hey, put this one in your game today. The Pistons is playing Boston Celtics. We got beef stew going for 20 points. Nope, don't take it. Don't take it. Because that's just something it's like we guarantee this sucker is going to lose. So, yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, San Diego 2, Colorado nothing in the first inning. Machado scored, okay. Yeah, Goofy's good to see you. Aubrey T, FanDuel does have the upper hand. But I'm going to tell you this much. And I still mess with FanDuel. But here's who I don't mess with. I don't mess with Caesars. And it's the reason why you don't see Peyton Manning and his brother doing commercials with Caesars. Because they suck. Right? So I don't deal with Caesar. And I don't deal with MGM. That's it. ESPN is golden. I love ESPN's bets. I love FanDuel. Well, FanDuel is cool. All right, guys. I don't know if you guys got any questions. Let me know, and I can just start rattling them off. Oh, can I have some water? Bottle of water. Thank you. I appreciate it. When you run in your mouth gets dry. See? It's dry and hot out here today in San Diego. Where are you guys at? Anybody in California? Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ice water. This is cold. Always drink your water, guys. Stay hydrated. Did Boston pull out that win? Let's see. Let's see what Boston did. Yep, Boston won. Now, Vegas has got a stranglehold on the NBA, man. It's starting to piss me off too, because you'll go out here, and I'm telling you, everybody loaded up on the Knicks today. Guarantee you, they loaded up on the Knicks, because that's what they do. Like, for example, I gave my prediction. And I think the Pistons was down 3-1, 3 games to 1, and their next game against New York. And I guess New York had beat them really good that last outing. And everybody thought that the Pistons was, oh shit, San Diego 3, Colorado nothing. All right, so everybody just thought that the Pistons were done. It was what? They were down 3 games to 1, and they really looked bad. And guess what happened? I says, nah, because everybody's going to parlay money up on New York to finish these guys off. And I said, that ain't going to happen. Pistons are going to find a way to win. And guess what they did? Vegas loves doing that shit, man. Because they know everybody's going to load up, right, on the Knicks. Because the Knicks did the Pistons dirty in that last game, or second from last game, or game 6, or game 7. No, 5. Whatever. You get the point. When Vegas starts, like everybody start loading up on the team, you might want to think about switching over, taking the other team. I took the Pistons. I took the Pistons straight money line. Now that was a straight gamble, right? That was a straight gamble. There's no homework. It's just I guess knowing how Vegas works. I mean, these guys are. You'll think that these guys is good. They'll let a guy go 5-0, and then everybody will start loading up on that team that went 5-0. Everybody will load up on those guys, and then guess what? The team that's 0-5 wins the game. All right, San Diego's just scored again. The Padres. They're beating the crap out of. They're beating the crap out of Colorado. I mean, you knew that was coming, right? The Cubbies. I didn't take that game yesterday. Pittsburgh lost. Atlanta won today. St. Louis won 4-2. The Athletics beat New York. And see, that's what I mean about New York, man. That's what I mean. But don't get me wrong. The A's have a good team. I think those guys got like 21 wins already. So they're not bad. Let's see what their record is. They're not bad. They might be in first. Yeah, those fuckers are 21-19, and they are in second place. All right, let's go over to this Boston game, because Boston is kicking up their heels. Now, this was the game yesterday that I said is going to go under. But right now, guys, I'm scared because what was the over-under on this game? I think it was 7. But right now, it's 4-1 Boston. See, now you see why I didn't try to pick a winner in this game? Because you still got a good chance of beating... hold on. For kicks and giggles, I want to see what the under over is on this one. Hold on. But that's why I just say games like this, you don't know. You think you know, but you have no idea, right? So let's look and see. Yeah. No. This game, that's crazy. Cole Regan's. And they don't show the under over. I'm gonna have to go into the game. If I'm not mistaken, I think the under was 7. If anybody knows, you can type it on there. I think it was under 7.5. So let's just say if it's under 7.5, we're in trouble because Boston is kicking their heels up. They've got a man on first and second, and first and second and 2 outs. So they might be able to get out of that. Who is pitching? Pitching. Come on, you piece of crap. All right. So the under on this game was 8.5. So we're still looking good on this one. The under over on this game is 8.5. So if you took 8.5, you might do a little sweating right through here because they're going to the 6th inning. But right now, the total points is 5. So you got, what, 3 more and you're fucked. I mean, screwed. No, 4 more. 'Cause what is this? Yeah. 5, yeah. 4 more and you're screwed. 4 more runs and you're done. But if you took the under on this game and they can keep this score down, you're going to win money. Even if the Red Sox win. Even if Kansas City wins. Because, see, I look at these games and I go, see, baseball is like a little different from football and basketball. Like, you know who's going to win pretty much almost every game that's being played. You get upsets and stuff like that. But let's just say you got the hot um, Detroit Lions playing Chicago Bears, right? You kind of know that the Lions will probably win this one. But with baseball, it's not like that. It's not. It's so many different variables. Strikeouts, the pitchers, the pitch count, the under over. I've seen, you don't know how many times I've seen guys throw one hitters and still lose the damn game. Now, how does that work? That's how baseball goes. Yeah, so that's it. I don't have anything else. Let's see. Go to Fanatics, guys. I want you to try out Fanatics. You don't have to keep them, but I would try them out. They're pretty good, actually. But just make sure that tomorrow you tackle these games and you get into it so you can get that money. Like I said before, my job is to make sure you guys keep money in your pocket the educated way. You may have a lot of people come up and says, "Oh, like I've got this one guy that I know, and he's always in the stocks, right? This is a guy I used to work with, right? So he was like, dude, you keep gambling with sports." He says, "You got a gambling problem." He was like, always making trying to make you look bad. I said, dude, you're doing the same fucking thing I'm doing. He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "Stocks, that's same thing." Then he stopped. He thought about it. He says, "I guess you're right." I said, "Man, get out of here." And I think now I turned him into a monster because now every time I turn around, he's calling me and asking me for advice on who he should pick in the game, right? Boston. Okay, so Boston's gotten out of that inning. So now, okay. While I was talking, that happened quick. Let's see Crochet. Let me see how many strikeouts the week Crochet have. No, he already got his, right? Because we talked about that. He got his. Yeah, he's got 7 Ks. He's got 7 strikeouts. Cole Regan has 8 strikeouts. Holy shit, man! If these guys got 7 strikeouts apiece, then why is this score? Well, oh, Regan's 8. I'm sorry, Regan's 8 strikeouts and Crochet 7. So why is this game 4-1? 'Cause that's baseball, man. You see what I'm talking about? That's why I said when you pick the player props like the under, right? And then you pick the under, the nerfy, and the strikeouts. Now life is stress free, kind of, and you ain't got to sit around and get nervous, passing out, and blood pressure going up, and all that shit. Nah. So yeah, yeah. hmm I one of the best things that I like about Fanatics, and I can go on, and no, I'm not sucking Fanatics off. I know somebody's out there saying I'm just sucking these guys off. I'm not. I'm just telling you guys that they give you more for your money. They are giving you more for your money, more for your buck. I mean, anytime you go to a site and they're trying to force your hand, like a pitcher, like it's a one pitcher that's pitching, and they lowest strikeout that FanDuel has, they'll have it set at like 3. And this guy struggles to get 2 strikeouts. So why in the hell would you want to bet 4? Like, come on, FanDuel. Why don't you just give us 2 strikeouts, 2 plus? They won't give you that. So the reason, and another point, you get money back when you play on Fanatics. So Fanatics is kind of like sharing the wealth because every time you get the crap kicked out of you, you get bonus points. That way you can come back, you can live to fight another day, right? With FanDuel, you're fucked. You're done. And if you're broke, you better not tell your wife or your girlfriend, right? There's something else I wanted to tell you. Nothing but I like these specs. I can see pretty good. I've got context, but I need reading glasses because I can't see. Hey, has anybody heard anything else about P. Diddy? They say that fucker is screwed. I think he is, though. I really think he's done. Too bad. Another thing. You know how guys do day trading, right? And they're sitting at the computer all day, buying stocks, selling, buying, selling, and then all over the place, right? Well, you can kind of almost do the same thing with sports gambling online. How do you do that, Ron? How does that work? Okay. So you right now, if you go to your one of your apps, and it'll have FanDuel or either Fanatics, whoever, and it'll have live games, right? So with live games, click into live games, and this is what I love to do. Go to the soccer games. Because the soccer games, they have a whole lot of games going. Look at the score. So now here's my strategy. If that soccer team is winning 2 or more points, it says 2 plus points. If they're winning by 2 and it's in the second half, I'm going to take that team that's got 2, right? You don't want to take that team that's got 1 in the second half because the chances of them tying that game up is great. But usually when it's 2-0 in the second half, right, that's free money in the bank. So you have to get on that. You have to get on that like right away. If you just keep hitting, right? But holy crap, the Tigers, Texas 8, the Tigers 3, whatever, all right? But I think one day I was just sitting around, just screwing around, made $200 just off of that soccer, and that the live bets now. So that's kind of almost like day trading. You go in there, you look at the soccer games, you see who's winning. Sometimes they have hockey teams on there playing, like overseas teams, like Finland and stuff like that. So right away, who's ever winning by two? Now, if it's hockey and the hockey team is winning by two in the third period, maybe. But it's hockey. They can score fast real quick. So I usually try to go if they're up by two or more, and it's in the middle. It's at the midpoint of the third period because with hockey, those guys in hockey, it's a lightning fast game, so they're gonna score fast like that. And you'll look up and you'll go, "Oh, I'm winning 3-0 in the third period," and then they come back and some team come back and shoot about 8 goals. Now you stand there going, "Ron, you told me the wrong thing." No, I didn't. I told you to be careful with hockey because hockey, those guys score fast. Who is this? The San Diego Padres 6, Colorado 0, and there we go. Yeah, I mean, whatever with FanDuel, man. I mean, FanDuel is cool, right? I mean, it's cool, but I don't like MGM, but and I don't like Caesars, and that's why the Manning brothers ain't doing a commercial with them because they figured it out that they suck too. So yeah, I would say just go over to Fanatics, try it out, right? And let me see if I can. Can I? How does this work? Hold on. I could, you know what? I'm gonna send you guys like some links or something later on tonight. I'm gonna come back in later on tonight, and I'll send you guys some links to sign in because I want to get the referral. But if you don't have time, go ahead and sign up now. I like Fanatics. I really do, and you will too. I don't go to DraftKings. Maybe it's because they commercials suck. I don't like DraftKings commercials, so I don't. No, it's not about their commercials. To be honest with you, I usually like maybe one or two times, but I prefer. My first preference is Fanatics. You feel me? Get that money. So yeah, they always gonna have live games going on. So I'm gonna pull one up right now while I'm shooting my mouth off. And I don't want to get called on it, so I'm gonna have to back it up, right? We had this one guy I used to work with, and he would always tell you, "It's okay. You shoot your mouth off, you're gonna get called on it, and you'll be eating your meals through a straw." And he was like, "What the fuck?" Guy used to go nuts. That was my guy. Shout out to the Colonel, Big B. Passed away. That was our guy, though. That was our guy. All right, so now let's look at FanDuel, right? With FanDuel, we're gonna if you go over to the live now games, and if you can go with me, that's cool. Um, Click on live now, right? Oh, they got the WNBA playing. Yeah, so they've got games going like right now. You can kind of like cheat or not cheat, but just try to make a good prediction. So they got Chicago Sky versus the Minnesota Lynx, Lynx, and it's 46-37, and it's in the first quarter. I wouldn't touch that one, right? Because anything can happen with that. And they got some basketball games going on. I don't care about baseball. What do we have on baseball right now? Oh, you still got the MLB. Now, see, watch this. You won't make as much money when you catch these baseball and soccer games in play. But hey, if you need to get some gas or you want to buy a pizza for the night to watch the UFC fight, I mean, by all means, go over here and grab a team. So let's watch this. So let's just say I'm just going through here and I want to pick a game or two. So I see Philadelphia is winning. I'm going to take the spread with Philadelphia. Oh, but I just closed that, locked that out. Okay, let's go down to Boston then. So we will, because Boston is winning 4-1. We can take Boston money line, or we can take Boston spread. Let's gamble. Let's take Boston money line. I mean spread. And let me see. I'm gonna put $10 on here and see what that does. Hold on. Let me grab one more team. So we've got the Miami Marlins, right? We got the Houston Astros. Let's take the Houston Astros money line, right? We're just sandbagging, guys. We just and in San Diego we'll take the money line, right? Well, with all of that, what I just did, that's $116 or $170. See what I mean? You see what I mean, guys? It showed you $137. But I'm not through yet. Let me take my happy ass over to soccer. Right? And here we go with the soccer thing, and this is what I like. Soccer. So right now we've got Austin FC, right? 0, and FC Cincinnati 1. This is halftime. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that. We got Philadelphia versus Columbus, second half. 46 minutes left. Because the clock in soccer goes up, right? Yeah. I might wait on that Philadelphia game. But now here's a good one. The New York Red Bulls versus the LA Galaxy. The Red Bulls are winning by 3. I'm gonna take money line. Right? I'm not getting more bang for my buck. I'm getting more because now I put 10 on it. With 10 gets me 144. We'll go with another team and just let you see how it works. Right? If I want to gamble, and let's just say, because Orlando City is playing New England, let's just say I take Orlando +2 with $10. That gets me $305.22. But I only advise you do that when you know that there is a, you know that team well. That's what I would do. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. I mean, now it's going down. Oh, it went up. Holy crap! It went up to $554. And then it went down. It's going up and down. It's like the stock market, guys. You can sit here and fuck around on here all day and make good money, right? So when you hear guys, like I always hear guys say, hey, stay away from those parlays. Well, yeah, you stay away from parlays if you don't know what the hell you're doing, right? That makes sense. If you don't know what the hell you're doing, you don't know any games, you don't know the players, you don't know anything about the sports. Holy crap, Texas just scored again. Damn it, 9-3. Look, so if you know your sports, if you know your basketball, your baseball, your football, you know the players, you know the stats, you're a sports junkie, then you've got the knowledge and the capability of being a parlay bettor. Now, if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you just getting teams, yeah, I just say that's dumb, right? And to stay away from the parlays. But if you just go with straight up bets, like I walk in and go up to, let's see, you go in Vegas, and I say, hey, give me $10 on the Detroit Lions. Okay, the Lions win. And guess what? How much you win? $5 fucking. So you did have 10, But now you're walking out with a 5. So you got 15. Ah. Go with parlays only when you know it. The WNBA, I'm starting to uh, figure it out. What's that? Caitlin Clark and what's that Reese chick name? I don't even say chick, but with Angela Reese, I think. Yeah, those are good players. I like to take um, players like Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark last year, because I didn't know too much about the WNBA, I didn't follow it that much. So what I did know is that Caitlin Clark likes to shoot the lights out. So she's shooting like that. I'm like, fuck it, I'm in. So I would put her on all of my bets, my parlays, and guess what? I won. Angela Reese, you get some good with her with some rebounds and some points. But there's more girls out there that can play that's really good. But it's just you got to learn who the people are. So right now, the face of the WNBA is Angela Reese and Caitlin Clark. I like those two. And I hate what I hate is when you see these grown ass men on YouTube arguing about who's this and who's that, and she looks stupid, and trying to pit Caitlin Clark and Reese together. Remember this: when they out there playing, yeah, these guys is serious, right? How many times have you played one on one with your brother or your father, and you was dead serious, and you giving out elbows? But guess what? After the game in the backyard, you go and eat dinner, laugh, and talk and watch TV, right? The same thing with those gals. Come on now, Angela Reese, Caitlin Clark knows each other. They probably been playing together, know each other since AAU or whatever. So for those guys that get on there and always try to make a point, um, I think it's dumb, man. Let these gals play. Why are you making up stuff? I mean, just coming up with stuff. I don't know. That pisses me off because I like Caitlin Clark and I like Reese. So, but yeah, those guys are going to get started up because my buddy just called me and says it's going to be a fantasy WNBA. So I'm going to probably get into that so I can, learn my players of the WNBA because you can make money on those gals as well. Um, Let me look at Live Now Sports. Uh, MMA. I don't know too much about these fighters, but it's one fight is getting ready to kick off. I mean, you just learn the games, learn the players, and I kind of got lucky on one guy the other day. UFC. It was last Saturday, I think. Some Irish guy. He won me some good money. Usually Irish guys are pretty tough, so that's what I mean. I'm not saying that the other guy wasn't. It's just all a hunch. It's all a hunch. It's always an educated hunch. But always remember, don't take everything. Well, yeah, you do take everything as the gospel from me, right? But always use your own intuition, right? I might tell you the Tigers are going to, like I told you guys yesterday, the Tigers was going to win, right? And then you go, Ron, that's kind of stupid. I'm going to take so and so. And then you take them and then you win. And then guess what I do? I bow, right? So you always take what you need or what you like those games that I was kicking out earlier, and bet. Because I don't want to help. I don't want you to lose, but I want you to make some money. Every game that I give you, like with that MLB, was good tips. And always remember the pitching duel. Holy crap! San Diego 7, Colorado 0. So you see what I mean yesterday? I mean today when I was taking the bets and I said Colorado was going to lose, and you take the over. So you basically take the over. Colorado sucks. I mean they stink. So yeah, I would always go against the Rockies. But the sad part about that is, they got to win sooner or later, right? And you don't want to pick that day that they lose, so that's a gamble too. But yeah, Houston Astros is playing right now. What's going on? Yeah, FanDuel called me the other day and straightened me out over some BS. But FanDuel knows me. They like me. Well, I don't know if they like me because I'm taking money. I'm getting that money from them. But FanDuel is okay. Um, Darts, anything like that? Nah, man. Just soccer. Soccer. Always remember that soccer game is just like insider trading. Well, not soccer itself, but the inside trading deal like that. Like you go to Live Now Sports, Live Now, right? And go to soccer, right? Go to soccer, you see what the score is. So if we got Finland 3, Sweden 0, and it's in the second half, you're going to take Finland and be done with it. Because the game is almost over with, 10 cents, 25, and all of that adds up, right? If you keep doing that through the day, all that 25 cents, 30 cents, all that adds up. You look around and you have about 100 and something dollars off of bullshitting on the Live Now Sports. It's actually awesome. That's what I do. So, who's my lone person that's still here? I got a good feeling I know who that is. Yeah, I got a good feeling. Well, who's playing tonight? Boston just lost. I mean, they just won. Whatever. Guys, always keep it 100. I'm going to always keep it 100 with you. And I'm going to give you the best way to make money and parlays. You don't have to break the bank. You just got to know. Now, let's think about it like this. Like that ticket I just gave you today, all right? And we got the under, the over. We got player props, pitchers that's throwing for 2 strikeouts, things that you know is a norm and it's going to happen, right? The over, the under, because there's 2 good pitchers going at it. The strikeouts, the no score in 1 inning, the first inning. All of that without even picking a team. When you just go through it like that, you'll end up with maybe 5, 7,000, oh no. Sorry. You'll end up with $700, $800, and the more money you put down on it, the bigger it is, the bigger amount you get. So you gotta always you always gotta look and just make sure that you pick the right teams and you do the right thing. FanDuel is all right. Fanatics is better. Let's see. Hold on for 1 minute. I'm gonna pull up some of Fanatics. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Fanatics Sportsbook. Man, I can't find it. That sucks. Oh wait, it's got to be here somewhere, right? Let's see. Hold on, I think I got it. Hmm. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Outside of that, how's your day going? It's pretty hot in San Diego today. So I'm just trying to pull up this Fanatic thing. I want you to, let's see, hold on. Fanatics. Hold on, guys. So I have it, right? I'm gonna send it to you so you can see how this piece of shit works. So you can see how it works. Um, well, what else? It's kind of hot today. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Um, yeah, that was me. Did you just got something? Yeah, that was me. Hmm? Yeah. I'm still at it. I'm still going. I'm still at it. We'll be off in a few minutes. I'm almost. Whenever you guys want to. I'll be right with you. Give me 2 minutes. All right, guys. Oh, they're gone. Let me see if I can get this shit. Okay, I found it, guys. And what I'll start doing is, oh, I can't even send it like that. Well, let me see. I'm trying to send you this referral. I'm gonna send it through chat. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can click on it and get it, but I just sent you guys a link to Fanatics where you can sign up, and you'll see what I mean because I mean it's very, very important that when you're gambling, your hard-earned money, you want to get the best for your best bang for your buck. So a lot of these sites, when you spend money, like every now and again, they'll give you a bonus, right? Well, Fanatics don't. So every time you deposit money and play, they'll give you like credits, money, right? So the more you put in, the more they'll give you back. So you always want to get the most for your money, and that's Fanatics. And they give you more better options. Like, for example, uh, what do they get? They give you 2+ strikeouts. Remember, guys, if you sign up on that Fanatics, you get like $50. You get free plays and all that stuff, and you have a good time with it. So make sure down there in the chat that you guys go ahead and log in so you can get this money and make this money. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Fanatics, I love them, and I think you will too. Outside of that, guys, I am done. I am finished. Always like and subscribe because I always come back on in the middle of the night. Like if somebody hit or somebody was talking about somebody's mother. I'm just joking. I just come on sometimes periodically. So sign up. So when I come on and I'm shooting my mouth off, you can come in and get on some of the action. Because when I'm talking, I'm always talking about making money. I mean, I'm not talking about anything else on this thing. Is to make money, make your dollars work for you. I tell this story all the time. I had a game, man. This was like 2 summers ago, and I told my son I had this good feeling. So I told my son, I said, "Dude, play this. You're gonna win. This is a guaranteed win." Because I was just that confident. Well, it came down to the almost end of the day. Who was playing? It was Memphis, University of Memphis playing Tulane. Memphis was down 2 touchdowns with 1 minute left, and I was calling Memphis all kind of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I think they were down maybe about 12 points, and I was pissed. Got mad, turned my phone off, walked in the house. I walked in the house. The game is on. I'll never forget it. And it says Memphis has just won. I'm like, oh shit. So I had to go look. Man, I won 15 grand. 15 grand. So I called my son and say, son, did you get in on that? He goes, damn, Dad, I forgot. So don't be like him. Don't be like Kyle. All right? Again, like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. I got you. I'm gonna get you some money, right? That's what it's all about. Give you some good strategies. But outside of that, I'm done. Anything else? No. I'll probably go watch some stuff on Doctor Doom. You guys like Doctor Doom? I love Dr. Doom. Love, peace, and hair grease. You guys are the best. Keep watching. Keep getting that information. You're gonna win. Somebody won today. I'm just waiting on them to call me and tell me they won. Right? And it's not rocket science. It's not. Peace.